نقترب كثيرا من هذه النهاية.
شكرا جزيلا. Yeah. So what if the guy threw a shoe at me? No, I consider it an important step on the road toward an Iraq that can sustain itself, govern itself, and defend itself. But let me talk about the guy throwing the shoe. It is one way to gain attention. It's like going to a political rally and having people yell at you. It's like driving down the street and have people not gesturing with all 5 fingers. It's a way for people to draw, attention. I don't know what the guy's cause is, but one thing is for certain: he caused you to ask me a question about him. I didn't feel the least bit threatened by it. These journalists here were very apologetic. They were, said this doesn't represent the Iraqi people, but that's what happens in free societies, where people try to draw attention to themselves. And so I guess he was effective because he caused you to say something about it. Now, in terms of the agreements, this is a major achievement. Is it the end? Absolutely not. There's more work to be done. And all this basically says is we've made good progress, and we'll continue to work together to achieve peace. That's what we want. Freedom and peace. And so no, I'm honored to be back here. It's my 4th visit to Iraq, and as a sitting president, and I have been looking forward to this visit. It's very kind of you, Mr. Prime Minister, to have invited.
A decade later, he's in the spotlight once again, this time in front of the camera. Muntazir is pitching for a seat in parliament at upcoming elections, running for an unprecedented alliance between Shia cleric Muqtada al-Sadr and communists. His ambition: to defeat rampant corruption and to hold the United States accountable for the invasion of Iraq.
I will work to put on trial all those who were involved in the occupation of Iraq and ask the United States to apologize to the Iraqi people and compensate all the victims.
Muntazir served 9 months behind bars for assaulting a head of state. After his release, he sought refuge in Lebanon. Now back in Iraq, he remains unapologetic about the act that shot him to prominence and saw him hailed as a hero by many around the Arab world.
I regret only having 1 pair of shoes to throw at him. Why should I be remorseful? What is there to regret? This man killed my people and caused tragedies all over the world. The war that took place in Vietnam later took place in Iraq. Why should I regret anything? This man destroyed my country.
Placed low down on the list in Baghdad, it appears Muntazir has little chance of actually getting elected. But since announcing his candidacy, he's attracted the attention of news outlets from across the world, hoping his face will receive top billing rather than his feet.